Hey everybody, PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery in our video studio today to bring you a great new youth bow from the folks at Elite. This is the Elite Emerse. So, great new bow that was specially designed for youth bow hunters, archers in mind. You know, thankfully, folks out there who are in that category have Josh Sidebottom at the Outdoor Group, and he was trying to find a high-performing bow for his son, who's 12 years old. So hey, when you're one of the head engineers at the Outdoor Group, you can just design a bow, and then your kid gets the advantages of it. So lots of things to tell you about here with the Elite Emerse. First thing I'm going to tell you is that it does come either as a bare bow or you can get a ready-to-hunt package, which is what we have set up here. But the bow itself, it's going to be 30 1/8 inches axle to axle. You're going to have a 6.5 inch brace height. There's going to be a rotating module on there that's going to give you the draw length range from 20 inches to 28.5 inches. It's going to be available in two different weight options of either 20 to 50 pounds or 30 to 60 pounds. And what Josh Sidebottom especially designed in this bow is that cam. So what you're gonna notice, this is something we don't see very often on youth bows, is you are gonna notice that we have a 4-track cam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Separate tracks for each of those cables. What does that do? That helps with cam stability. You're going to notice right here, we do have a yoke harness, split yokes here. So you're going to have a yoke connecting to each side of the cam. That's going to ensure that vertical cam position. You're not going to have to worry about cam lean. So that's one of the main benefits of a 4-track cam system. Just keeps that cam in a vertical position. And now we have it on a youth bow. We don't see that too often. Coming down the bow, you know, we do have, this is a very signature Elite riser that you're going to see there. This is an aluminum bow made in America. And then we are going to have standard Elite limbs on there as well. We are going to have a cable slide on the bow as well. And then coming around to the accessories, you know, as we mentioned, this being a ready to hunt, you are going to get a 3-pin CBE tactic sight. Take a look at those pins in there. Super bright, 3 pins, you know, hey, 20, 30, 40, or even, you know, down 10, 15, 20 yards for those younger archers. You've got 3 different distances that you can adjust between. Quality sight there, what I like. We've got this plastic cover on the fiber. So all that fiber is exposed to light. That's what gives us the light gathering capabilities there at the pin head. But the fiber is protected inside that clear plastic. That's a great feature right there. And then you're going to have basic controls. This knob here is going to allow you to move the whole scope up and down. You're going to be able to move each pin individually. You can see those 3 screws in this groove right there. That's going to allow you to set each pin. Then you're going to have your gang adjustment over here to move the whole scope. And then you're going to have another knob up here. This is going to be for your windage, left and right. So pretty basic sight, but yet solidly built. Then we're going to have a 5-arrow detachable quiver. Right here, we just lift that arm up and the quiver comes off. So nice quiver there. We're going to have some good foam padding in the hood there to secure those broadheads. Coming down then, we have the arrow rest. So it is a biscuit style rest. Pretty basic, simple, especially for those young archers. Can't go wrong with a biscuit style rest. They are super simple. Then lastly, rounding out the accessories, you're going to have a 6-inch effect. That's the name of it, effect stabilizer. Pretty basic stabilizer there, but it's going to give you some of that weight down underneath the hand that we look for. Besides that, you know, some of the things we mentioned, the riser, obviously that just screams that that's an Elite riser, typical of their style. Grip here, this is very much an Elite grip. It's going to allow those young archers to get that correct hand position. A lot of times, for some reason, those youth bows tend to have really fat grips. I don't know why. But this is very much an Elite grip, and this is going to teach them that proper hand position, get them started out right on what to expect from that hand feel. You're going to get that from that grip. All right, so that is the Elite Emerse. You know, that's going to be a youth bow that's going to have a lot of that Elite engineering in there. It's not flagship level. You know, this is going to be more of a more affordable bow. We got young archers, but it's going to be also one of those bows that they can grow with. That 20 to 28.5 inch draw length, 30 to 60 pound draw weight, or 20 to 50 pound. Huge adjustment in there. So this is a bow that an archer is going to be able to grow with. And that 30 and 1/8 inch axle to axle. That's a good size. This isn't one of those bows that, you know, once a kid gets up to like 15, 16 years old and they're drawing 28 inches, a lot of times some of those youth bows are down like 26, 27 inches, and then they start to feel like they're small. 30 1/8 inches, that's what a lot of us are shooting as adults. So good size bow. 3.9 pounds is the bare bow weight, so it's not going to be super heavy. And you know, it has a speed rating of up to 325 feet per second. Now that's based off of 30 inch draw length, which this doesn't go to. But the ability to get those higher speeds at 28.5 inches, if you're in that 290 range, hey, that's plenty fast enough. So great bow from the folks at Elite. Nice to see them offering something for the kids, especially, you know, with that new cam, that 4-track cam there. That's gonna allow them to develop, and then the bow's not holding them back. This is gonna be a good bow that they're gonna be able to develop accuracy along with their form. Everything you need to produce a good shot, the bow is gonna work with them on that. So if you want to see the Elite Emerse in the different options that we have, colors, weights, etc., you can click the link in the description below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click that bell to get notifications whenever we put out new videos. As always, if you have any questions, you can visit us at lancasterarchery.com.